We nominated Linda for the Executive Award because she's an exceptional leader. She takes no prisoners. She expects a lot out of everyone that works for her.
We've been told by many employers in San Antonio that how lucky we were to get Linda and her team and have them join and become an intricate part of SWBC. Everywhere I go, it seems like we run into somebody that she's touched, and she makes a positive impact. We're very fortunate to have Linda as a great part of our executive team as well.
When I was a little girl, all I dreamed about were horses. I wanted to own a horse, I wanted to ride horses all the time, and I wanted to own a horse farm or a horse ranch in my life. Fast forward, and adulthood and motherhood came into play, and that kind of put the horses on the back burner. Being a mom was such an unbelievably great experience and still continues to be. I have a 27-year-old son who is in the Navy. When I was 20 years old, I lost my mother to cancer. A few years later, I lost my brother. Those tragedies helped form who I was to become as a human being. I was able to filter some of that grief into growing a career that today I'm very proud of. I was with the Humana organization for 25 years. I think the most pivotal moment came when I was working for Mike McAllister, and who was the CEO at the time of corporate Humana. And he came to me and wanted to know if I would consider becoming the first female CEO for the South Texas region for Humana. And I said, you know, I'm really happy doing what I'm doing. And I think I was a little hesitant because maybe I was a little fearful, I'm not sure. But I said, well, let me think about it. Well, he comes back to me, and this other individual that I work for, Steve Bruckner, comes back to me. They said, which was a big defining moment, do you want to be the violinist, Linda, or do you want to be the conductor? That was the million-dollar question right there. I took the challenge and became the CEO for the South Texas region, and several years later, I was promoted to CEO of the state. I'm approaching 25 years with the company, and I'm driving down Loop 410. It was a Saturday, and got a call from Charlie Amato. He and Gary wanted to meet with me about coming to work for SWBC and re-engineering the employee benefits consulting operation. Well, anybody that knows Charlie and Gary know that no is not in their vocabulary, so it's been 3.5 years and I've been with SWBC, and we have grown 75% since we started this process almost 4 years ago, and we have recently been named one of the city's top health benefits consulting groups. At this point in my career, it really is all about mentoring, giving back what I've been so graciously given throughout my career. It's really such a joy to see these young, up-and-coming, talented men and many women at least taking a little bit of what I've had to share to mold who they become in the future. So I'm 50 years old. I go out and I acquire 5 horses. 1 horse for every decade that I'm of life. I have achieved many of my personal and professional goals while keeping my childhood dreams front and center.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Executive Award honoree, Linda Hummel.